Hi, I'm Alex, I'm a PGA Golf professional and welcome down to the channel. Right, today we're going to use a basic fundamental to change your golf swing. How many of us have been plagued by that over-the-top, slicey, weak ball flight move? I know you have, I know many of us have, and we might go through spits and spurts of getting it right, but this fundamental changes everything. Let's get into the video. So I've come to the 13th hole here at Mottram Hole for a really good reason. I found the biggest slope I can to hit some golf balls with it considerably above my feet. And I want you to go and do the same thing. So for a left-hander, it would just be above your feet this way. For a right-hander, we're looking for it to be above our feet here. Go and grab something like a 7-iron, maybe a 6-iron, a club which you usually feel comfortable with 50% of the time. Right. Let's have a look at this. Now, why is this important? So when the golf ball's above our feet, it encourages us to make a more rounded backswing, and then we have to be a little bit shallower on our angle of attack on the way through, and then swing through a little bit more into out. When it's considerably above our feet, we can't make a move like this in order to get great contact. Now, I've tried this with all levels of players, from low handicap players to trying to work the golf ball and learn how to draw it, to higher handicap players who have tried absolutely everything to swing into out but just cannot do it. So what I'm going to encourage you to do here, I'm going to hit one on this slope here, which is quite drastic, and then we're going to work our way down to where it's not as drastic, almost like a little bit of a reducing the effect of the slope, hoping that this has a great impact on your game. So take a bit of a wider stance and just make sure we feel that we're making a bit more of a baseball-like swing, but just tilted a little bit more over. So here we go, let's hit the first one away. High draw. Whew, whew. Right, let's take it a little bit further down here. Also, what we can learn from this is, what effect does a slope have on our golf ball? So when we're on a slope out on the golf course, when it's considerably above our feet, there's a few things you've got to take into account. The ball is going to want to move a little bit right to left, and it's going to want to start for a right-hander a little bit left of where you anticipate. So aiming a little bit right of that is key. Just simply the opposite if it's below your feet. So all in all, what I'm looking for you to train in your swing today is this move, more round, but this move and through here in order to hit more from the inside. But the crazy thing about this is, I'm honestly not really thinking about anything. I'm letting the surroundings, I'm letting the environment help me model my swing. I think about this, right? If you're a golfer who has played a links golf course your whole life, there is a high chance that you hit the golf ball really, really low because it's exceptionally windy. So imagine you hit majority of golf balls above your feet. If you're a golfer who sliced it, this will categorically impact you and help you hit longer, straighter shots that don't slice as much. So have a look at this one here. We're going to throw a few slow-mos in as well, really seeing that we get the club working here and round. Again, when it's above our feet, we can't make a move like this. It just doesn't make sense. So here we go. Oh, honestly, the feeling of when you get that right. I'm just looking how far it's gone. Still going. No, I'm joking. But how good is that? How simple is that? Find a spot on your golf course, like we've come to 13. It's quiet here. It's a Sunday morning. I know you're watching this midweek, but we're out on a Sunday morning to get this right. So get down in the comments, let me know how you get on with this, because this basic fundamental changes everything. Little bonus here, so thanks for sticking around. Most of us will play on a relatively flat lie, not as sort of above the feet as that is. But what I want you to do is just make a couple of practice swings, imagine the ball's up here. Now when the ball is above your feet, it not only encourages you to be a bit shallower in your angle of attack, a little bit more into out, but it encourages you to release it a little bit more because the body's going to be a little bit more static when the ball's up here. So a great way to do this, a few practice swings, 1, 2, then you just go into the ball and hit it. So you can use that analogy, use that feeling to really improve your game. No end on the course.